people of Mantambu Yele. It's your daughter, Rabiatu Badawiya, contesting for this year Miss Damba 2021. Ibia, Ituzo, Iyanga, Nturiam, Nina Tapsongma, Katako Jashema Kuna Nanong, Nanong Tinyala Zahayini. Text to the short code star 800 star 505 hash. Umpoya Kapai, now Zomti.
Aiko puni ninye namlana tika so shakuru mpala ako etayini kamali tirmabini.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I bring you warm greetings from the land of Mantambu. Tonight, dubbed the Advocacy Night, is one of the most important episodes of the journey. We present to you beautiful people, one identifiable issue in our community, and present an advocacy in relation to the said issue. When I cast my net on Nano, it caught many issues pertinent of advocacy, but tonight I had to settle on one which is so dear to my heart, one which has affected every resident of Nanong, one which has made us popular for the wrong reasons. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I title my advocacy, Peace in Disagreement. Mbanama, mmanama, mbaya, nndia gafara, kasuhrunwale, inyel karbatam kan lezo, innung solo, kachel pangma. Bimbila, our beloved Bimbila, had been under curfew since 2014. Yes, 7 straight years of curfew. Why? Well, because true peace has eluded us. Human beings are made to go in whilst animals roam on the street freely. The weather conditions are not the concern of the security forces. Whether or not you are a part of this feuding fashion is completely irrelevant. Growing up in Bimbila, we were each other's keepers. Our mothers cooked food, and however small they were, they share with nearby houses, and that is love. Every elderly person we saw, we knelt down to greet, and that is respect. People sat at various locations based solemnly on friendship. That is togetherness. We received serious sermons and pieces of advices from our imams and pastors. That is uprightness. And most importantly, we continue reminding ourselves that we are Nanumbers. And that, I say, is honor. Nanung Taba. Yakata Palem. Over the years, we've thrown away all these values, all because of chieftaincy. Yes, chieftaincy is a great and indispensable institution that defines our heritage and identity. But must we kill each other in pursuit of chieftaincy? Must we kill each other in pursuit of chieftaincy? Why will a Nanuna take a gun to point at another Nanuna? Nangman Tambu. Abeyani, Ayansi, Manero Alela, Kabol Voltenung de, Zungo, Tenan Liabgo to Uratabma, Tenon Bon de Taba, no Zongsela. Ami to Tamabe, and Baba, to Tamla Wampu Dalla Yella. Come, Napayil de la Bacheka Wochizua. New Kuran Yele, no ko Kalana, Obu Wum the Jabber, go Kalan the Jabber of Kumsi. And bien Yelpam. And Nintam Woko, the two Neritea. My brothers and sisters in Nano, the future belongs to you and I, the youths. Let us leave the royals and elders to settle their issue of chieftaincy. Yebancheya kumi, kabvazalma, kamemina, bokatenanya, bokatenanang. Fellow Nanumbers, let us always remember that disagreements are bound to happen. Hali jahe bazabra. Nina nezenle bazabra. However, how we deal with this disagreement defines who we are. Mmabihi, the barrel of gun aimed at another Nanuna is not the solution to our problem. As the renowned Martin Luther King Jr. once said, and I quote, "The ultimate weakness of violence is that it begets the very thing it seeks to destroy." To every Nanun mother, to every Nanun child, to every Nanun father, let us always remember the timeless words of Aaron Durant, and I quote, "A great civilization is not conquered from the without until it seeks to destroy the within." Let us give peace a chance and reclaim our lost glory. Let us always forgive each other and remember that even in our disagreement, we can still live in peace. And let us always bring back the love, respect, togetherness, uprightness, and honor. And let us always remember that Nanu is all that we got. Kache, Chelia Katalabna Tishetaba, Tilama Tishetaba, the Bembella, Karale Bentatale. Kache Tikulin Yotatango, Yakati and Gupa. Tell me where you gone around. And you don't bond man tambo. I'm poor yakapai. Now on Zomati.
All right, so if she really made you happy, shall we give her a bigger round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Now, shall we listen to Honorable Mbodiba on this one, please? Thank you.
Ravi,
Horrible.
you were talking of advocacy.
Yes.
Do you know that advocacy going with lobbying?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, how does lobbying relate to advocacy?
I would say it works hand in hand. Lobbying is when you need something, you go you take a step continuously to gain what you want. And advocacy is when you seek to gain something, the same way you go. So I would say lobbying and advocacy going hand in hand.
After you heard for your narration or your submissions, I'll hand over the mic to Prince. Prince is also from Nantong. Nanong. Sorry, maybe Prince will have something to say. Prince.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable. And
Before you come, as you judge her, you have to also add your voice to the problem in Nanong. Because trust me, whether we like it or not, you are a public figure in Nanong, and so probably your voice can also help to bridge the gap that we have. Let's be like people of my hometown, Yendi, so that at least development will start coming. Yeah.
all right, thank you very much, Nabeli, and thank you to Rabbi.
You're welcome.
Whilst you were performing, I had goosebumps.
Wow.
And,
Thank you.
It's not for the fact that we are coming from one place, but basically, I don't know anybody who has felt this more than myself. As a media practitioner, when they review curfews to 4, and you step out to work, just like you said, you see animals taking over the streets, a very quiet environment. Imagine you going to your room to sleep at 4, animals on the streets. Anyways, just like what Nabele said, we are all adding our voices. We are calling for peace, but that cannot happen eventually if some people don't play their roles very well. The youth, for one. Apart from that, I think I wanted to comment on what Honorable Modiba said about the West. I'm not that much deep into the Bandi West, but when I saw the West, they paraded there, I had issues with some of them, and I'm happy he addressed those words. But kindly answer me, how can the youth and women contribute to the peace that we want in Bimbila?
Thank you very much for your question. Well, I think women, like you say, are the bedrock of every society. So, organizations such as Songtaba, in Bimbila can work together hand in hand with the women, empower the women, let them know the importance of peace, what they stand to gain. When you empower them, we empower our husbands, our children, and even our friends outside Bimbila. So when you give them advices, if you keep on practicing peace, this is what you gain, this is what you gain. And women, we like benefits. We like benefits. What you benefit. We don't want to give out what you benefit. So when we know that we have to benefit much in peace, I think we keep on telling our husbands in Yidana, there was something I know. Ndagwarle, there was something I know. Hey, Tilambian and the Chang. Jishai and women and the Yelma women, when every ghetto youth, women should move around. Talk to them. The cry of a woman, I tell you, can melt the heart of the stone-hearted. So women should talk to them in a voice that they will even feel like they feel goosebumps within them to avoid this conflict. I think women don't shoot guns. It's the men. And we are the main reasons why they come out to do that. Just like we said, our mouths are very sharp. So I just want to say, like myself, I'm out as a peace advocate to advocate for peace in Nano. And I tell my friends, all those 5 people that came here, I told them the importance of peace. And I think no matter what, they won't do the otherwise.
All right. But one thing I have to add very quickly is that if you are calling yourself a peace advocate, you remember BICOM, Bimbila Youth Entertainment Committee, of recent, a lot of groups have emerged. They will tell you you are too small to talk about peace. Yes, so expect those. So when you have them, it should not sort of take you back.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Rabbi. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, tell me where we gonna run go. I said, tell me where we gonna run go. Today, someone is going home, and it's going to be largely on the votes. Trust me, the judges' score would come. As you can see, a lot of documents here. We have compiled everything from week 1 to now from our judges. The votes would add up, plus some social media likes and views, and then we'll be able to tell who is going home. But before then, we shall call on the next performer for tonight, all the way from the Upper East region, Boku to be precise. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we put our hands together and welcome Suvela from Boku?